Hello my lovely spectators, Diddy here. Welcome to my studio. So today we are going to play with something that I've never done. I think that ABC April has pushed me to try so many different things and brought back some old things of the past. Now this is a new thing. So we are going to be participating in the hashtag ABC April 2026 hosted by Seven Plaza and Crafty by Tony, and we are going to be doing N for napkins. Now, my thing was when I did a project for this challenge, I wanted to make sure that the letter represented either the item I was playing with or the process that I was doing. So my item is napkins. Okay, now the process, I don't know, waxing, whatever, but this is where we're at because I have something else for a W. So I purchased this because I see all the peoples, and this is beeswax. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. And basically, yeah, I don't know, we're gonna see what happens. So we have this guy right here. I also bought a bunch of napkins, oddly enough, from Amazon because I don't have. And Tuesday morning is no longer a thing. That would be the place that you would go. You'd be able to rack up on a bunch of napkins and it'd be nice. So I bought a pack, probably way overpriced, but I bought a pack of 20, I'll link it, napkins. They are, this particular one was, they have different sets. This is the least expensive set. This is the size of 1/4. So there's another one and there's two. There was 20 of them. I think it was like, I want to say maybe $6 or $7. I don't know. These prices change here and there and everywhere. So take it with a grain of salt. There's plenty to find. But this particular set with these designs, I'll link below. I've already prepped. What I mean is I've only cut a corner, right? A quarter of it because, hello, never done this before, don't know what I'm doing. I want to see what the napkin will do, and then I want to see what I can do with the napkin once it is done. Okay, so I'm getting in on the napkin waxing craze or playtime, and so I have 20 of them here. We'll see how many I do, or it could just be today we're just waxing napkins, right? So and and I don't need any adhesive right now. What I have is this beeswax. It doesn't have any kind of fragrance that I could tell. Yeah, it does. It's not a. It's a nice. It's subtle and it's nat and like. It doesn't smell chemical. It doesn't smell overly. How do you call it? Processed, right? I did see other people do these napkins, and this is my first time. I'm still a newbie. I buy things. Meanwhile, I've got a million candles sitting around, half used, half this is broken, that's whatever. Hello. So I was watching Cindy from Scrap Rat, as she was doing it with candles of that nature. So I had already purchased this because I had seen a video prior. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. I may be waxing up a storm. I also purchased this little guy off of where, I don't remember. I think probably Temu. Now it has a little bit of a lip there. It's going to be specifically just for my waxing and crafting products, but I'm still going to take out a piece of paper in hopes that it, protects the thing for a little bit. Okay. This is from Amazon. This is a silicone baking sheet. It's very malleable, whatever. It's, what is it? 12 by 11. Didn't need it to be any bigger than that. I like because it has the ridge here, so runoff, like this is good. Who knows? I don't know. So, just trying to be careful. So we're going to go right into this. We're going to take some of these guys. I feel like I want a little bowl or something next to me so that I don't have to keep digging my hands in here. Okay, we will improvise. We'll take the top off of... No, that's no good. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know how much we're going to need, so I'm just going to put some over here, and I can just grab a few as we go, right? And probably this is like not enough, but I'm gonna put a few around, right? So maybe what, 30 pieces, right? Spread them around. We'll tell, I guess, once it gets the heat to it, whether or not that is going to be too much or too little. I have another piece of paper to place over here so that I could put the waxed one already down. And we're going to go to it. We're going to see what happens. I'm so nervous. Let's see here. Ooh, melted right away. Alright, I'm not prepared for this. This is not the right class for that. Okay. Alright. Obviously, leaving your iron there was probably not a good idea on my part. And we will see how well this silicone thing does in terms of helping me out. Okay. I want to make sure we push the wax everywhere, I guess. Okay. Interesting. I feel like I want to press down first and like squish them, and then try to get to see the whole wax. I want to see the whole napkin look like it's wet, I guess. Again, don't know what I'm doing. First time ever. And I'm also trying not to use too much wax. I'd rather have less and learn from that. Okay, so let's see. Let's assess the situation. There's a little bit of whatever there going on. Oh, it's sticking to that. That's going to be fun. All the wax is kind of melted, I think. I'm just trying to push it to the edges. Okay. Now, also, I want to take a look. This is popping up, so I need to take this out. I have a wooden desk, which I think will be fine. So my mat is not happy about me right now. So, no bueno. We're gonna place that on the floor with all the stuff on the reverse to kind of keep it down. Okay, and then we're going to take this guy off here. Let's see here. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's stuck. Oh no, wait, hold on. No good. Did it fuse together? Did I use, well, I probably used the wrong paper. Yeah, this guy is fused on there. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this because why not? Okay. So this paper, and this is just me being cheap, is that tissue paper from the doctor's office that I purchased, that I use and talk about every so often when, oh wait, added some heat, hold up. But I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's doing too much. Yeah, you gotta take this off super fast or else you're in trouble with it sticking. No! Okay. So let's think about this. I do feel a different texture, not by much. Let's see here. Okay. Is it any stiffer? No. It's, I don't know what I'm expecting to happen. Guys, tell me what I'm supposed to happening here. Okay. Let's try, you know what, that's what this is made for. Let's try this because I can see that there's a good amount of wax here, but maybe I didn't use enough wax. I don't know. Let's try another one. Okay. Let's put this guy here. Let's put a bunch of pellets on the paper. Okay, let's grab our little heat guy. Now I have the heat set on high. I don't know. So I want them to melt the wax. I don't know how long it was going to take or how high it had to be. So just figured hot. Okay. All right. I feel like it needs some more. Okay, let's see. So the outside, I lifted it up. The table looks okay. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, it needs some time to dry. I'm gonna leave it there. I do note that the white tinged a bit. Let's try another. It's just picking up whatever wax is on the bottom already. Okay. Oh, this is like intensive. You gotta really, you gotta think about things. Okay, I'm just gonna melt a bunch in the center, try to bring it out towards the edges. Guys, tell me, what do you do this? What am I doing? Am I doing this wrong? Okay, let's let that. This is gonna take a long process. So I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Okay, this is gonna come off. I don't know. It soaks right back in on the bottom. Just do it, turned it over and just doing it one more, excuse me, pass with the heat. Okay, maybe I need to let it sit for a little bit before I take it off the heat. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna do a bunch of them and I'm gonna come back and then maybe we'll play and do something with these napkins. All right. Okay, so I had you on hold for a minute to go and put all this through the waxing situation because, I mean, did you really want to see me iron 20 pieces of paper? So today's supposed to be N and it's supposed to be for napkin. I was doing the waxing on it. Couple of observations. This, I feel, is another video where there's a hiccup or a fail. One, let me just say, let me put a couple things on the side here. I did try and I did all the papers that I had, and then I started grabbing things from the side that I could try to wax. So I waxed one of the white ones, the sheet by itself. Okay. Oh, let me see. I think I maybe need a little bit of light here. Yeah, sorry. I waxed one of the pieces that I pulled apart. I contemplated pulling out another sheet to like wax the double layer together to see what would happen. The yellowish tinge, I believe it's because the wax had a yellow tinge. I grabbed a coffee filter and waxed that sucker too. I waxed a doily So the translucency is coming through. I don't know if you can see that greatly. Well, you can see it a little bit, right? I waxed a piece of book page that I had just sitting over there that I had printed on. This I like. This, I feel the texture, I don't know. The book page I liked more, but I always liked that texture of that book page originally. And then I took a piece of cardboard ephemera that I have from one of those packs where you have a bunch of little cards you get from, like, you know, Temu or Amazon when you buy like a whole package. And I waxed that. I was just waxing everything, trying to get rid of all the wax. So things that I noticed, well, of course, the yellow tinging. I feel like there are certain places where there's buildup of wax more than others, so there's an inconsistency with that. It's okay. There is a side, a good side and a bad side to the envelopes, even when they're done. So, like, you can see that this side has a very different, well, maybe not, a different color tone than the other side. So for me, I find, like, I was finding a hard time to decide. Like when you look at lace, is this the front? Is this the front? Like, this is the front, right? It's a little more vibrant than this side. So there's that comes into play as well. So you have to watch out for that. It gives it a different sound, of course, than the tissue. Let me grab one of the other pieces because it's the same material. So this is the tissue paper. Look, it sounds the same. I thought it gave it a little bit of a different sound, but not really. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit. And I feel like I can pull on this a little bit, like, but not really. You know, it's not gonna change the. Some people say, oh, it makes it stronger or different. That hasn't been my experience. So right now I have 20 sheets, a few with jotitos, and broken edges because I actually was trying to fold this into an envelope, and I had a little situation there. So I guess you get like a glassine envelope. I was trying to put this one into a coin envelope shape, and then I thought to myself, you know, what's the big deal? Like, I understand we want to have different textures and stuff, but I'm like, look at that. I just, you saw me just go like this. That's all I did, and it ripped down there because I thought I had well, yeah, it has a little bit of a fold in there, right? So yeah, so I'm on the fence about this. I guess I could glue this together and I could make myself a coin envelope. It does have a very interesting texture. Like I you know, I do feel a difference here, but I'm at a loss. Like, what would I do with this? I guess I could make this a window. I could put it in the, see, I lost another piece when I was ironing. I could put it in the window of a junk mail envelope, maybe, so that it's not, you know, replacing the acetate. I don't know. So, you know, my video is short and sweet today because playing with the napkins, first time ever. It's kind of like the jelly play and kind of like some of these other things. And like I've been telling some people, there's a lot going on and I'm scrambling for ideas. But if you could help me out, like, what do you do? Like, see this guy. This has so much wax on it, and I don't know, of course it's probably user error, right? But like, there's so much wax. So like, I could literally like flake off wax from here, right? Let me see. Let me grab one of the ones that's broken. So yeah, so then I was adding more wax, getting heavier with the wax, getting heavy-handed with the wax. So I don't know. I guess I need to go and Google some of these videos, like, to find out what do I do with waxed paper or napkins or whatever. Where is the one where is it? I mean, I'm sure that it could add a texture. What happened to the ones that I folded? I want to keep these intact, nice and flat. I'm going to put them in my stash, of course. Oh, here's the one, and here's the other one, right? So I do notice, like, I know this guy is really, he's ripped over there on the side, right? So if I was to go like this, right? One, a little bit of waxiness on my hands, but not too much. And then I open it up and I can actually see more of that texture. I like that. That's cool. You get some more texture. So as another layering possibility, right? I can go a little harder on it, make it a real small ball, and then open it up and see what happens, right? It almost kind of gives me the mamagami feel a little bit, but I don't feel that sense of strength that I did in the mamagami paper. So you can get some cool texture effects. If that's what it's good for, then all right, you know, cool. Like, but like this is packaging paper. When I did the mamagami, I mean, it really changed it. I mean, it is Amazon's packaging, so it's probably it's a lot denser than this, but like even the feel of it, very similar. But this is still very, very gentle? No, not that. Delicate, that's the word. Let's see what happens when you do it on a lighter one. Okay, and we're gonna open this up. So, you know, adding this to the stash as another layering component, totally can see that. That's where I'm gonna be having my mindset right now. But if there's something else that you do with them that's more robust and interesting, please leave me information in the comments. I would love to try it. But I'm gonna say adieu today, and as a no good for a napkin today. Well, let me not say that. I have something in my stash now to play with. I just gotta figure out what to do with it. Oh, I love this eucalyptus style. But yes, so, you know, experimentation done. Questions still arising, and hopefully someone out there, you guys, can help me out. So leave me a comment below, like the video, boost my my attempt. You know, I feel kind of like all over the place, you know, make me not feel so bad. If you're new and you want to see what happens if I ever bring this out again, please consider subscribing. If you're a full-time positive viewer of mine who's been here for a minute, thank you so much, and until next time, ciao, bye.